What is up, fishing world? It's Tuesday. It's that day where I drop my tackle tip for the day, some of that knowledge that I've held in my head that I'm just sharing with the fishing world. Because when it all comes down to it, the fishing community is an awesome community, and we're all trying for the same thing, which is to catch more fish and get more fish in your boat, in your kayak, catching it from the shore, just catching more fish. It doesn't always have to be bass. It's just any fish, and that's really what Tackle Tip Tuesday is about. It's about the time that I sit down with you guys and share my knowledge, share my tips, my tricks as we go along. But I'm not alone. A lot of you guys out there have some really good tips and tricks as well. So as I go through my tackle tips, guys, don't be afraid. Comment down below. Yes, use the comments down below. Something that I might have forgotten, something that you want to add on to whatever I'm sharing out there with you guys. Because again, we're all in this together. We're all chasing those fish with that tiny little brain. And we all have different tips and tricks and knowledge that we can share with each other. So let's help this community grow. Comment down below things that we do that really can help you put more fish in your boat. All right, so today I'm going to talk about tournament fishing. And what I want to talk about with tournament fishing is the pre-fishing aspect of tournament fishing. And I know we're out of the tournament season now, so at this point in the year, for most people, we are looking forward to next year. We're looking forward to those tournament trails we're going to hit, maybe those one-off opens or one-off tournaments that are out there. And we're really starting to make that plan in this off season of what we're going to do next year. So what I want to talk about today is the pre-fishing aspect. Now, as we get closer to tournament season, I'll do another map study video of what I look at for maps and how I go through and find those places that I want to target from the maps. But today I want to talk about the pre-fishing aspect. When you actually get to the lake and you have some amount of time to pre-fish those areas that you've targeted on your maps, and what it is that I do to try to help me on tournament day. So one of the biggest things that I look for after I've gotten 4 or 5 areas mapped out at a lake that I want to try, I have them circled. I like, okay, I want to go try this one, maybe for half a day, then go to this one the other half of the day. And it's all dependent on how much time you have to go hit those spots. So for me, when I'm pre-fishing, the only thing I'm trying to do is eliminate water. I'm trying to get out there, go to those spots that should be good, and see if there's any bass around. And I'm just trying to eliminate water to narrow my scope on that lake to where I need to be fishing. And sometimes I try to have like an A spot and a B spot and sometimes a fallout C spot. But really, it's about eliminating all the water that's on that lake except 2 or 3 areas that I want to fish on tournament day. So when I'm out going around and I'm hitting, let's say I'm going to a lake and I'm going to launch at this ramp because this ramp has 2 really good points on it. Maybe there's a hump in there. So I'm going to use and I'm going to hit all of those spots around that ramp just to see if there's any bass around. So I do that, obviously you're going to use your side scan, you're going to use your down imaging, and really what I'm looking for is life. I'm looking for bait fish. I'm looking for grass. I'm looking for anything that is going to draw the bass into that area. So is there a lot of bait fish? Is there grass in that area? Are there ledges? Are there humps where they could be staged, could be hiding? And then I'm going to go target those areas. Now, when I'm pre-fishing, I am not trying to hook a lot of fish. I am not out there trying to just waylay every fish that I can, because then I'm burning up that spot when it comes to game day. Now, I know that there's some people out there that they'll just hook all the fish they can and then they'll just come back and fish it like normal on tournament day, and that works for some of them. But in my mind, I really don't want to be stinging a lot of fish, especially in an area that I know is holding a lot of fish. I I really, really limit how many fish I try to catch during that pre-fishing time. I know there's some people that they'll bend their hooks, they'll take their hooks off, they'll run stuff to where they'll feel the bite, but then they don't set the hook. They just kind of try to let the fish get off of it and then reel it back in. I will try to usually hook 1 or 2 fish just because I want to see the quality of fish in that area. Because when you're fishing a tournament, it's not just about finding the fish, it's about finding quality fish. Fish that has that potential to get you into that top 10, to get you in that running to win the tournament. Because sometimes you could go out and you could find a lot of fish, but that lot of fish could be, especially if you're doing a kayak tournament, they could be in that 12 to 15 inch range, which we call the nursery fish. And you're really trying to target 17 plus. And so when I'm eliminating water, I'm also trying to eliminate fish. So that's really the key when I'm out pre-fishing is eliminate water. And I do that by looking for life. And when I'm looking for life, again, I'm looking for, is there bait fish in that area? How is the flow coming in? Is it an area that can reload quickly with bass because of the way the water flows through that area? You know, are the humps, are they holding bass? Are the ledges holding bass? What's out there based off, again, off of electronics, using my side scan, using my down imaging, and scanning that area looking for the bass. Then when I find the bass, are they the right size? Again, that's catching a couple of them, pulling them in, seeing the size that's in that area. So again, eliminate water and find the size of bass that you're really looking for. And that's really how I pre-fish, guys. So if I'm looking at a tournament, that's what I do to pre-fish. I'll do the map study, and I'll do another video on that one day here in not too distant future, where I'll break down and I'll pull up some maps, and go through and show you how I target some areas. I might even do it on the first lake that I'm going to hit next year, just to kind of break it down, show you the lakes, what I'm looking for, where I usually find success when I'm out there. But again, when I'm pre-fishing, try not to hook a lot of fish. Just trying to hook 1 or 2 in the different areas where I find the bass, just to check the quality, to see if it's going to be a good quality where I actually have a run at the tournament, to try to win, or at least try to get in that top 10, because that's really what I'm all about. Is when I'm in a tournament, if it's your time to win, it's going to be your time to win. My goal really is to get in that top 10, get in that top 5, just be in the running for that tournament. And to do that, you got to be on the right fish. And to be on the right fish, you got to eliminate water, and you got to find that good quality fish. All right, guys, so that's really my tip today, is when you're out pre-fishing, try not to sting all the fish. Eliminate water. Find those good key areas out on the lake. And again, it's dependent on how much time you have. If you have 2 or 3 days to go pre-fishing, that is great. For me, most of the time, I may have 1 day. Sometimes I'll just roll up to the lake, and my pre-fishing is my tournament fishing. And then I just got to hope for the best, depending on, again, time, travel, and what it takes for me to get there. All right, guys, so comment down below. What are some of the things that you do when you're pre-fishing for a tournament? What are those things that you look for when you're out on that water or eliminating water? Comment down below. Let's keep this conversation going. Guys, again, short video, good, quick Tackle Tip Tuesday video, but I'm not going to leave you stranded. We're going to cut to me catching some bass, because people always ask, well, you do a lot of talking, but I don't see you catching the bass. So we're going to cut to a video of me catching a bass at Lake Guntersville during the last tournament that I was there on. And again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me along in this fishing journey. Let's learn from each other. Let's help this community grow. And until next time, if you can, get out and fish and catch some bass. And most importantly, stay warm if you're going out there. All right, guys, until next time, have a good one. No, it's buzz bait.
We just broke one off. You got one with a jerk bait. Bring me the jerk bait.
Got it. Those are expensive.
They are.
Not a bad one. Not a bad one.